On April 24th, she reopened her salon. The government warned her not to do that. They sent her a citation. She did it anyway.
Dallas salon owner Shelley Luther vowing to remain open in defiance of state orders, tearing up a citation she received.
I could be used as an example, or they'll go away, or I don't know. I'm not going to shut down.
Well, they have to come to terms with the fact that people are sick and tired of being lied to, and, well, they're beginning to defy. They just reported cities begin to defy governor's orders as another business opens without permission. Listen to the headline, without permission. Who gave the governor permission to violate the U.S. Constitution? Nobody did. See how they turn it on the people and then they create enemies of the state? They want the people to believe that because you defy an unconstitutional order that you're a rebel. Nope, we love the law enough to uphold it against regardless of who comes our way if he wants to go ahead and attempt to defy what it says.
Your actions were selfish, putting your own interests ahead of those of the community in which you live. That they disrespected the executive orders of the state, the orders of the county and this city.
I have to disagree with you, sir, when you say that I'm selfish, because feeding my kids is not selfish. I have hairstylists that are going hungry because they'd rather feed their kids. So, sir, if you think the law is more important than kids getting fed, then please go ahead with your decision, but I'm not going to shut the salon.
Moy sentenced Luther to a week behind bars. Meanwhile, and this is the best part, actual criminals are going free. 3 weeks ago, the city of Dallas began releasing more than 1,000 inmates from the county jail. Some are in for serious felonies. Authorities said they had no choice. They had to save the inmates from the virus, the very same virus that Shelley Luther will likely be exposed to in jail where she is now for trying to earn an honest living. It's hard to believe any of this is real. Unfortunately, it is real. It's happening right now.
Trump intends to deploy the military to distribute the vaccine on a mass scale across the entire country. Now, I don't know about you, but this is alarming to me.
We're mobilizing our military and other forces, but we're mobilizing our military on the basis that we do have a vaccine. You know, it's a massive job to give this vaccine. Our military is now being mobilized, so at the end of the year, we're going to be able to give it to a lot of people very, very rapidly.
So we're going to be talking about why is the Defense Department purchasing 500 million Apiject syringes, military vaccinations mandates. Just got an email during the break, friends. It is a YouTube. Trump mobilizing U.S. military to deliver coronavirus vaccination. Folks, this is a prime example of the Hegelian dialectic. This is a prime example of them creating a crisis and then playing the problem solver to a T.
But they're going to use that to pull you or your loved ones, especially your children, away under pretense of public safety. They're going to say that your child has to be removed from you because you have COVID-19, and so to protect your child, we're going to take that child. Or we're going to take your grandmother or your father or you and put you into quarantine. This is a load of rubbish, because if you're in your home isolated, who are you going to expose? All right? And if they're going to try to take you away from your family, the chances of you having infected your family, even if you did really have COVID-19, is about 99.9%. So this is a bunch of BS. They're using this as an attempt to further divide us as individuals. They divided us from our friends, from our social circles. Now they're dividing us from our own family units.
Right now, governments and private industries are working to rapidly develop and deploy a coronavirus vaccine. Microsoft founder Bill Gates, who is a major funder of these efforts, has suggested everyone who receives a vaccine be issued a digital certificate.
I'd say it's ironic if you take somebody who's doing their best to get the world ready and, you know, putting, in my case, billions of dollars into these tools for infectious diseases. But that, you know, we're in a crazy situation, so there's going to be crazy rumors. To stop a global pandemic, we need to find whoever's the best, whatever the best vaccine construct are, the best drugs, and we need to make it without just focusing on one country. We need to make it for the entire world, make it for the entire world, make it for the entire world, make it for the entire world.
Microsoft founder Bill Gates, who is a major funder of these efforts, has suggested everyone who receives a vaccine be issued a digital certificate proving he has been vaccinated. Dr. Anthony Fauci, whose record of wrong predictions makes him the Bill Kristol of epidemiology, also wants individuals to carry some proof they have been vaccinated.
The people in the state of Michigan and across the United States of America, sheriffs, you have the power to actually go in and arrest these governors throughout the United States of America. You are called the lesser magistrate. You stand in divine interposition to stop the tyrant from the innocent, not to aid the tyrant against the innocent. Do you know that these vaccinations, friends, they're not needed? No, they want to get it in your body. Why? Because of what he said. Bill Gates said he wanted to depopulate the world. He said it. That's not a theory. It's what he said. You can watch the video. We played the audio.
So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to zero. And that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. Pretty near to zero. Pretty near to zero. Pretty near to zero.